Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to show you how I put together the seasonal silhouettes by Laundry Basket Quilts. This is for October. I'm actually late on getting it up, but I've been busy working at the studio trying to get it all settled and everything in place. I'm getting there. I'm almost there. I feel like I've been saying that for months. But in the meantime, I want to show you how I put together October's because it's definitely time to take down September's flag. So here we go. All right, so here is my October block, and I have actually laid it out. I've done it a little bit different, not a lot, but a little bit different than how the picture describes it to be. Here's a picture. Hope it's gonna focus. But anyhow, I've done a little bit different. I really think this block is sweet. I love the sunflower, and of course it wouldn't be a laundry basket quilt, I don't think, without a bird. She seems to really love birds. So I've laid mine out. I'm gonna point out a couple of the differences that I did. This leaf I put under the pumpkin. This one I'm putting over. She, in the design, had put it under. I liked it better over. And the same thing with this one. This one was originally under. Nope, this one was over. This one was actually under over here, and I wanted to move it because I really wanted to make sure that I had enough room at the edge. So, as always with these, you start at the bottom and work your way up of peeling the paper off the back. So based on what mine looks like, it looks like my very first one I'm gonna take off is the leaf. So I've picked up my leaf, and you can see that there's a shiny paper on the back. Here's the front. I'm gonna take just a regular straight pin and I'm gonna score it. And when you score it, what ends up happening is it very nicely cuts it away so that you can easily remove it. So I'm gonna start up here. Get this off. Another nice thing about these silhouettes is the back is a little bit tacky. It's not a lot, but it's a little bit so that you can get your things in place. I'm going to start by putting that one. I think I had it about like that. Maybe over a little bit farther. There. And the next piece I'm going to do is my bird. These are just so much fun because they're a very nice, very easy. You put them together in no time. I want the bird to kind of appear like it's perched on top of on the very top of that leaf. So here I go, scoring another one. You can just see how fast they go. Just really quick and easy. I'm going to put a little bird right there. Okay, my next piece, it looks like it's going to be my stem. I'm going to get my little stem. That one I didn't even have to really score. Just set it down. The nice thing is I haven't ironed anything. So if I have to move something, I can. Let me get my big pumpkin out from underneath. I guess I do need to score it. Just gonna score the paper in the back. See how nicely it just now, it'll just come right off. So here we go. Quick and easy. Of course, I'm making a mess here off of camera that you're not seeing, but I'll pick it up. It'll only take a second. Now, my pumpkin does have a little bit of a crease in it. So when I go to iron it, I'm going to need to be really careful because I don't know that that crease is going to come out. So you can see I'm kind of rubbing it down. So we'll find that one out together. And if it doesn't come out, well, we'll figure something out. let's see. So my sunflower is next. And again, I'm going to score it and peel it. And I do find that this way works best because then you're not peeling the sticky off the back of the fabric. And you do run a risk of peeling the sticky off the back of the fabric if you try to separate it with your fingernails. So we aren't going to want to do that. We want to follow the instructions. My little piece of sticky's off just, I'm going to show it. I don't know that you're going to see it, but right here I can see that my sticky is off of that, so it's going to end up on my iron, and I don't want that to happen. So I just peeled it back, and now I'm going to lay it down right on that fabric edge again. And there it goes. So it's all fixed. I'm going to lay this down. See how we like it there. The next thing I'm going to work on is my sunflower stem. And again, I'm going to score it because if I try to do it at the edge, I run the risk of lifting the sticky substance that's on it, the fusible. And trying to figure out exactly, there, I like that. Do you like that? Whoop, let's move the camera up a little bit so that you can see it. There you go. I think I like that, but I need to adjust it now a little bit so that the stem goes under the pumpkin. I like doing this fussy stuff where you're just kind of playing with things and moving them around and seeing how you like them. Move this down just a little bit more. There. Let's see how that looks. Oh, I like that. You can see my crinkles here. I'm really hoping they come out. We'll have to see. There's my next score on my leaf. And I think this leaf, we're just going to stick this one. This one goes up here. And the reason why I know this one goes up at the top is because of the way the leaf itself curves. If I put it down here, it would curve the wrong way. So I think I'm good with that. Now let's do this leaf. And again, they're just great peeling off. I love them. And this one, I'm just going to stick right underneath the corner there. I like that. And this one, I wanted underneath. She had it above the pumpkin, but I want it underneath that. So again, I'm just peeling it off. Easy, easy. And this time I'm going to set this one. Yeah, I want it under it. So let's see what we look like. I like doing this with the camera because it's really nice because I can see what it looks like from a distance. So now here are my next leaf. I really love these red leaves. I think they're beautiful. Gorgeous batiks. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And this one, I'm going to have it laying right across the pumpkin. Except for I want it to look like it's just falling at the base. So that one's good. Now I need to bring this next pumpkin in. And here comes this next one. And I am going to bring it over a little farther. How do you think that looks? I actually think it's too far. Let's bring it this way. I like that better. And then we're going to have one more leaf to place, and then I will be taking it over to the sewing machine. And I'll show you what I'm going to do there. Let's see. Which way looks better? I like it that way, I think. Yeah, to me that one looks good. And here's my little teeny tiny stem. And I'm going to put it in like this, I think. There. I like that. All right, now I've got one more leaf to place. And I really want to keep more open on the sides than I did the last time. So this leaf, I'm gonna lay just, I'm gonna move this up so that you can see it. Just a little bit further. This leaf, I'm gonna lay just like that because I really do like that. So once again, simple scoring of the back with a straight pin, and then you can see it just peels right off. And then I'm going to lay it down. Now I'm going to stand back, take a good look at it, clean up my mess, and make sure that I have it the way I want it. And I really think I do. And it looks like you can see all of it except for the sunflower. There's the sunflower. Now it's time to press it down. And I'm going to press it very carefully because I do have to work with this pumpkin. I got to work that out a little bit. So even though I've marked my placement of these, I'm going to leave this flower down. This one. Oop, still can't see it. I'm going to leave this leaf, I'm sorry, it's not a flower, this leaf on this pumpkin, and I'm going to pick it up and I'm just going to set it aside. I'm going to start up here at the top and I'm going to start pressing up there. So I'm going to simply take a look at it again, make sure I'm good with the placement, because once I've done this, I'm done. Make sure all of my sunflower leaves are down good. Yeah, I'm good with it. So now I'm just going to press. I'm going to pick it up, put it down. Pick it up, put it down. Pick it up, put it down. See? You can see what I'm doing. I am going to put my stem down for my second pumpkin, this one right here, because I want that placed where that was. And now I'm going to try to work this pumpkin out a little bit. And I am not pressing the way I normally would. And the reason for that is because I definitely have a bump on that one. I'm going to remove part of this leaf. See if I can make it stay over here. There. I'm going to pick up the bottom of this and I'm going to try to work it right down because that definitely has got a few puckers in it that I didn't expect. And you can see I am doing it in a circular motion, which is not normal for this project. Normally you just press and that's it. But the good news is I think I've totally worked it out. Yep, I have. Look at that. Fantastic. I didn't think I was gonna. Got a little bit of a bump over here. All right, so now I can go back to my normal way. Whoop, sorry, you're off camera. Sorry about that. So now I'm gonna go back to my normal. And you can see that bump that I had in the pumpkin is gone. Yay, fantastic. So now I'm going to bring this one back in and I'm going to angle it just a little bit more. How's that look? How's it look on camera? You can't see it. We'll lift it up a little bit. How's it look? I think I like it. I'll try moving it just a little bit more. I just want to make sure I've got lots of space around the edges. I just worry about that. So I'm going to move this up a little bit too. There. Oh, cute. Okay, I'm good with it. So now I'm going to do my press and lift. And then for good measure, I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to press my back. There we go. This is ready for my sewing machine. Isn't it just the cutest? So over to the machine we go. I'm ready to start top stitching my piece, and I am using Aurifil thread. It's the Over the Rainbow collection by Adidas Sitar from Laundry Basket Quilts. It also goes with the Garden Spring, or called Spring Bouquet quilt. And here's all the colors in it. This one's out because that's my first one I'm using. And I also have pulled out my box of bobbins that go with this set. I wind these bobbins and just leave them in there, pull them out when I need them. So I've done that, so I'll set this aside. And here's my bobbin, and this is the first color. I'm starting with this gorgeous, gorgeous blue. So with this blue, I'm gonna do my bird. I'm gonna do this leaf and this leaf. And then I'll switch to another color. So first things first, I'm going to get my bobbin going. And then, let's get it in there. And you can see right now I don't have a presser foot on. I'm changing my presser foot to number 34. It's clear. You can see through it. And I'm not certain that you can see it, but there is one red line in the center of it. And I'm going to use that line as my guide. Stick that on. And now I'm going to just thread my machine. I've been asked what my sewing machine is. My sewing machine is a Bernina Artista 165. And I do have the embroidery module with it. I did get that. I have used it and I have enjoyed it. I don't use it as much as I probably should, but I do use it. So get this thread. Oh, there goes the phone. So there's that. I'm going to see if I can sew and film at the same time, only because it is a little bit difficult because the camera's right there next to me. So here I go. I'm gonna start with my needle and make sure that I'm right on where I want to be, and I am. So here we go. I am gonna do a back stitch. There we go. And I am just straight stitching as close to the edge as I can without going off of it. And here we go. It's a lot of stopping and a lot of lifting your presser foot as you go around, but they're so cute when you get done. Who really cares? And it is definitely slow stitching. So when I get all the blue done, I'll come back and show you what it looks like, and then we'll move on to the green. My blues are all done. The bottom part of my bird and the two different blue leaves are the ones that I see more as blue. And I decided to work on the orange next. So the next thing I'm going to do is the pumpkin. I'm going to actually start, let's see, where's the best place to start? I'm going to start here. And I'm going to go down and around. I'll go through here, go up, and I'll probably keep coming right down there, then cut my thread, and then come up here and go around. So that's the pumpkin, and I'll do that next, and then show you what it looks like. My orange is all done, and you can see, I think you can see, I didn't clip my threads, so I need to go back and just clip my threads. I did back stitch. I'm going to take my little scissors and just clip them real close, or as close as I can. And clean this up. Oops. And then I'll be ready to do my next stitch. Let's see, I hit two more. So I've got one here. They are little buggers to get picked up when they're stretched across like that. I like to clean these up while I'm doing it. I just think it's easier to do it as I go, and then that way I'm less likely to skip a thread too. Now I'm going to flip it over and just quickly clean up the back at the same time so that I really am totally done with that. Let's see, I got a couple here. Start here. And then just snipping them. They've all been back stitched, so I should be good there. So here we go. I think my next one is the red. Now, on this one, I'm gonna tell you, one of the good things to do is go really slow, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start here, I'm gonna stitch down, then I'm gonna go around my leaf, get to a point here, come back down, go around, get to that point, pivot it around, and just keep following the leaf all the way around like that. Because I really want to try to get these points down. So off I'll go with that, and I'll be back to show you what it looks like with the red done. I want you to see the thread color that I ended up using for the leaves. The leaves are more red, and on this spool, this is the color that I used. And I think you can see it's really more of a purpley, pink, purpley red than it is, but I think it ended up looking really nice once I got it on the piece. There wasn't a real red in the case, so I went with this one, and I like the way it looks. I'm just fine with it. So now I'm finally onto the green, and we'll be back to show you that one. Here's my piece. It's all done. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. I think it's great. It didn't take me very long to do it at all, maybe an hour and a half, not much, but it didn't take long to do it, and it's all done. It is ready for the long arm. Now I did just a simple straight stitch. You can also do a buttonhole stitch, or on most sewing machines, or you can do a hand buttonhole stitch. But I've chosen to just top stitch these. I want to get them up, and I will take a picture of September's and the way I've got it set up just outside of my studio. So I'll insert the picture here. Thank you so much for joining me today while I worked on October's Seasonal Silhouettes by Laundry Basket Quilts for Moda. Up next will be a quick and easy little baby boy train quilt. It's the cutest little thing, and it's very, very fast and easy, which it better be because I need to get it done for a baby that's due any day now. So now that my October seasonal silhouettes is ready for the long arm, it's time to move on to the next quilt. Thank you so much for joining me, and have a great day. Bye.